That's not loud enough. Hang on. Okay. Okay, maybe it's a little loud. What's going on, everybody? Gunnar here. Today, actually it's the same day. If you notice, I'm still wearing the same clothes. Anyway, today I want to tie this cool little rabbit streamer for pike. Well, kind of pike, for anything really. But I saw Norbert Renaud tie something very similar to this. That's what this is inspired by. First of all, he's just a kick-ass tyer. If you don't check out his flies, you need to. It's Flies with Attitude or Norbert Renaud. He's just a badass. So check out his bugs. That's what this came from. His was just all rabbit, and so I kind of updated it, made it a little flashy, and I wanted this one to be a little bit bulkier, so we're going to add something on this tie. Now, this is on a 2/0 Ahrex light predator stinger hook barbless. Yes, that. Here, put it in the vise. So it's a 2/0 light predator stinger hook, right? It's a new model of hook that just came out with the light predator series, and it's a barbless hook, which is really awesome for doing some catch and release pike fishing. I really love, I don't know, it's just a sexy looking hook, right? And so basically it's just a rabbit wing. It's got an EP Sparkle belly, and then we're going to do the simultaneous palmer. But what we're going to do is we're going to do a material dam with a monster dub, and just behind that simultaneous palmer, and then it's 1/4 inch body tubing for the head. So that's it. Really simple bug, and we'll start tying. And I drew it. Yes. Even though I got the idea from Norbert, I still drew it. You always got to keep track of stuff. It's important. So, the tail and the body, yeah, I got stuff. The tail and the body is Magnum rabbit strip. That's all it is. It's just Magnum rabbit strip. So I'm coming in here. This is a Vivus one. No, what is this? I don't know what this is. What am I using? Vivus 140 denier power thread, which is a waxed semi-elastic type deal. Anyway, I'm gonna put a monofilament little backing. If you saw that on this bug, right, I got a little section of monofilament back here. Now the whole purpose of that is to support your rabbit tail so your rabbit tail doesn't foul as often, right? It's just to support that. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut a little section, maybe 3-4 inches of that. This is 40 pound, and we're just going to lash it down onto my side of the hook. The music seems a little loud, doesn't it? Okay, so we're going to lash that down into my side of the hook. It's going to give us a nice wide base to attach our rabbit as well, so that's nice. Just trying to make sure it's right on the side. Cool. So you see we got a loop. We got a loop to support our rabbit so it doesn't get fouled. Now I'm going to hit that with some super glue, and then, I don't know why I'm still talking, but before I go back into fast forward mode here, I'm going to take my Magnum strip, and I'm going to stretch it. I like to put a little stretch in that. I'm going to cut a taper into the end, and the length of my extension off the back is going to be 1 hook shank. So I'm going to tie this in maybe a bit longer. We'll go eye to mono. It's going to be eye to mono. You see that? So the leather's going from the hook eye to the mono. That's the length that the tail's going to be coming off the back from our rear tie-in point. Cool. So I measured off my rabbit and I cut it short so that I have enough room to do a big stack of dubbing, right, to build a really big kind of pushy head that's going to throw some waters over the shoulder and really get that tail moving, and it's going to support all the EP craft fur and sparkle brush that we're going to palmer in front of it behind the 1/4 inch body tubing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, I got about 4 wraps around this, right, and I'm going to secure the bottom of that with some super glue, And then we're going to tie in probably a 2-inch section of EP sparkle brush in black and purple. This one was just holographic silver, right? This is kind of your traditional Pike, red and white. This is holographic silver EP sparkle brush, and the front is an EP craft fur brush with white craft fur and red EP fibers. So that's all that is. So we're going to do just that. This is, yeah, just black and purple EP sparkle brush, and that's all the belly. That's all the belly is. So I'm taking a little comb here and I'm preening those sparkle fibers off to the side so that we can pull our Magnum Rabbit zonker right over top of all that flash. I'm going to put some good tension on that with some hackle pliers, and I'm going to trap that. Ooh, that came undone. Do that again. I want this rabbit strip under tension so that pike teeth can't easily get underneath there and cut this free. You know what I'm saying? Sweet. So that is secured. And then I'm going to come in, actually that's probably fine. Going to come right in front of this, and now I'm going to put a stack of Monster Dub on top and bottom to make a really big material dam that we're going to palmer our sparkle brush and EP craft fur brush in front of. So it's going to act as a material support. It's also going to be really bulk shoulders, and it's going to fill out the head behind the body tubing, so when the water hits that body tubing, it just doesn't collapse the material behind it, but it all flows out and really gets that tail moving. Cool, okay. That was worth stopping for. So I'm just going to stack this plain and simple 50-50. 3 turns on top, 3 turns on bottom. Give it a little pinch, compress it, walk your thread through it, and you're good to go. And then I'm going to pick that out, free up any trapped fibers. Now I don't have a lot of room left. Right, I don't have a lot of room left on this bug, and I'm going to have to palmer this really tightly, which I want because it's going to build a lot of that forward bulk and density, right? That's basically pivotal. Pivotal? I don't know if that's the right word. Extremely important to getting a bug like this to swim really well. It's having a nice push of water up front, right? Now body tubing is obviously going to help quite a bit, but I'm going to make sure that I can put some good tension on this, and I'm going to palmer this super tight to that monster dubbing so that I have a nice, big, bulky kind of shoulder. And it's okay if you do come too far forward, because you can always tie back over top of this and attach your body tubing on top of kind of your material layer. That's fine, but just know what I'm trying to do in case it doesn't quite happen. Which is the case. That's okay. So I'm going to catch that. We'll see how bad it is. So basically I got out of the hook eye, right? I'm going to try to show you how I would mend this in a hurry. I'm just going to wrap back and create a flat tying base, which is what I'm going to attach my body tubing to, right? Normally that wouldn't be there. It's not there in the other one. But you gotta do what you gotta do. That's what happens when you film a fly you've tied like twice, right? So, taking some 1/4 inch Chocolates body tubing from Flymenfishing Company. Check it out on my shirt. And I'm cutting this, I think whatever length I usually cut it to, just shy of 2 inches, which will be perfect. And I'm just going to slip that over unburnt, actually, and catch that with 3 hard wraps. Put a healthy dab of super glue on top of that sucker, and then we're going to take all of that elasticity and we're going to stretch it and weld our thread onto there. Right? Cool. We're going to burn this end. I had to stop breathing for a second. Fingernail in. Oh, that's hot. And shove it over itself. That was sweet. Break our thread through the bottom and put it on top. Now, before I half hitch or anything, because I'll get in trouble and I'll have to cut my thread off, I'm going to reverse it and see if I'm happy. Boom, look at that head shape. Perfect. So now that I know I'm okay with it, I'm going to put some super glue on there and then whip finish. That is a fast little bug, and it's flashy and it's cool looking. So it's going to push a lot of water too. It's pretty sweet. I kind of like the other color combo better. But oh, I forgot the rubber legs. Okay, time out. It's not the end of the world. Reattach your thread. Rookie mistake over here. Now the original rubber legs were intended as fins, right? Kind of just little fin rays sticking off of there. And I kind of like it. And what I'm going to do, so I'm going to blend my legs a little bit. So I need 2, these are Greg Senyo's Fusion foil legs, which are really cool. They kind of have metallic on them, so they're kind of really flashy legs. Oh, that'll work. Sometimes I get too far ahead of myself. So I'm taking 2 on a side. I'm just going to drape those over, pin those against that body tubing loosely, and put 2 loose wraps rearward, right? You don't want to cinch down your rubber legs really tight because you'll basically just cut into the rubber, and then when a fish gets one of those caught in its tooth, instead of allowing that rubber to stretch, it'll just break because you already ripped it. So now I'm going to put a really light whip finish over top of that. Don't cinch it down super tight. And then we'll just hit the top and bottom, right? We don't really want to hit our rubber legs because that'll make them brittle. We're just going to hit the top and bottom of that with some super glue so that half hitch won't come out. Sweet. Okay, now I cut these relatively short. Basically to the hook bend is where I cut these. And I cut one side shorter than the other. Good to go. So now we have these cool little reflective kind of fin rays. At least that's what they're supposed to be. And now we need some eyeballs. What are we going to do for eyeballs? So the other one, this cool white one, it's got solar eclipse eyes, 8mm solar eclipse eyes from Deer Creek. And we're probably going to do an 8mm eye. I'm just trying to think of my colors here. I'm going to put the white pupil Zombie eye. I think it's going to be sweet. So this is a Deer Creek 8mm zombie eye, 3D zombie eye. Now I'm using a gel super glue as a temporary placeholder. This will not hold them on there forever. So you should know that. I'm going to put a small drop right there on the side, right there on the side. And this is just going to hold them in there. I'm going to let it cure up for a little bit. I'm not in a hurry, right? And then I'm going to come through with Deer Creek UV Diamond Fine Flex. And I'm going to cure with that UV resin around these eyes and make sure that they're on there. And that will, then they're good to go. They're good for a beating. Catch a few fish. Like a bajillion fish. Booyah! So I'll let you use your imagination on the UV there. You can see it on this one. These are all coated, completely attached and not going anywhere. So that's a BodyTubing bunny bugs right there. So check it out. Check it out. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, share, and yeah, if you, so Ahrex hooks is a Danish hook, right? And they just got brought on with hairline dubbing, so you should see any hairline dubbing dealer has access to these. And if you have trouble getting them, if you want to try them, give me a week's notice and I should be able to get them for you if you are interested. Or talk to your local shop and get them in your local shop, because these are really slick predator hooks. So this is again a 2-aught light predator barbless. Really awesome hook. And this is, yeah, a really sweet BodyTubing bunny bug. Booyah. Thanks for watching.